guys, welcome back to our channel. So this is my 26th week pregnancy update. Clearly feeling a lot better since my 25th week pregnancy update. If you guys watched me last week, I was like a rambling, stuttering mess. It was just one of those weeks for me where I was just not feeling it. I honestly think, looking back, I had a lot of anxiety going into the week that I just had. There was just a lot going on. I had the UCLA Health call for Rare Disease Day, and for some reason I was so nervous for that. And that was like a virtual event that they were putting on to celebrate Rare Disease Day. It was their first one. Rage Regardless Rye got invited to speak. I'm the founder, so I have to speak. And I don't know, it was weird. I just had so much like anxiety going into it, and I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want to speak out of term. I didn't want to say anything that like sounded dumb or anything. So I was just kind of all over the place with the like how I felt about that. And then, you know, of course, like telling people like, oh, I'm nervous. To them it's like, why are you nervous? You're on TV, you film all the time, like this is just a virtual Zoom, like this should be a piece of cake for you. But it's not. That took so much out of me and like out of my comfort zone. And I feel like every time I tell like our story or Ryder's story or her health journey, I always like end up getting emotional and not getting my point across. And I really didn't want to get emotional this time. I wanted to like, you know, talk from like a different place, not from like an emotional mother place, but from like a founder of a nonprofit place. So I was just so nervous. It was so, I was mad at myself for how nervous I was going into it. But overall, I did great. Telling myself I did great now. I got really positive feedback, made some great like networking connections for the nonprofit. And yeah, I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that I like stepped out of my comfort zone to do it. And it was a really big thing for me. So that was going on. All the anxiety that I had about doing it was just, I think, taking over my body. But I'm feeling a lot better since last week. So now that I'm 26 weeks, before I get into all the fun things that we did this week, I am going to look up my baby app. So baby is as big as a squash, or as big as a magic lamp from Aladdin, or as big as a Walkman. Here, let me see if I can show you guys. So there's the Walkman, and then here is the squash, and then there is the thing from Aladdin. So he's big. So it says there's 14 weeks to go. Whew, this week you should. These are like your common symptoms. I always look at this, and it's funny because I read them and Zach has the same app on his phone, so he reads them. So anytime I like say like, oh, my back hurts, or like, oh, I'm bloated or something, he's like, that's on the app, that's on the app. It's really cute, but it's also like a little bit annoying sometimes. But it's cool that he stays up to it, like stays up to date with it and like checks it on his own. So this week is bloating and gas. Your expanding uterus continues to put more pressure on your stomach and intestines, resulting in the bloating you probably feel. Minimize by eating several small meals a day instead of 3 large ones so you don't overload your digestive system. Definitely have felt both this week. Cannot lie to you guys. Pregnancy brain. Yes. Oh my gosh. Pregnancy brain has caused you to forget some crucial meetings or bits of information lately. While this decrease in memory is temporary and totally normal, try writing key things down on a trusty notepad or on your smartphone to help you stay organized for the rest of your pregnancy. But I feel like you guys have already called me out for having pregnancy brain on some of these videos. Totally have it. The thing is, I have pregnancy brain even when I'm not pregnant. I think it's just mom brain. Like, we're always going on 100 or on 1,000 and having to keep up with everybody else's schedules and everybody else's things, and then on top of that our own. Give me a break, okay? Clumsiness, I haven't experienced that, but maybe, I don't know, I'm like typically kind of clumsy. Migraines, oh, I had a really bad migraine this week. Took me out. Blurred vision, no. Round ligament pain, I don't think I have that. That's like pretty much what the app says for this week. They have like, you know, more in-depth things, but I won't read those to you guys. So this week I really, same things. Heartburn was terrible. I think there was one day out of the week where it was genuinely, where I had the migraine. I feel like my heartburn was so bad that it made my head hurt, and then it turned into a migraine. It was so bad that day. I did not get out of bed, and not getting out of bed is like a big thing in this house because of course I have Ryder and a million things that I should be doing, and it's just really tough for me to be like, I can't. So besides the terrible migraine that I had and heartburn I had, this week I had a lot going on. Before I continue, Ryder's schedule is she has preschool lessons, so I have somebody who comes into the house that does preschool lessons for her 3 times a week, and then Zach takes her to tennis twice a week, sometimes 3 times, but normally it's twice a week. And then what else did we have going on this week? We did a walkthrough for where we booked to do the baby sprinkle. That was a big thing. And then on top of that, I started filming. So we're back filming 5 days a week, and then we have 2 days off. It's a hell of a schedule. And then on top of that, I had my own stuff for Rare Disease Day with Rachel Rise. So we announced our 3 families that won for the giveaway. We also announced this week who won for the design contest. We also announced the crowdfunding campaign that we have used with UCLA, which basically I'm gonna put all this information either on the screen or in the description box, so it's just easy for you guys to click. But the biggest one that I want to emphasize just regarding the nonprofit is we have a campaign right now with UCLA Health, especially like the Ronald Reagan Center, which is one of their hospitals. And when I go to appointments for Rye, I always ask her doctors like, okay, what is something that I can do to help like immediately and help families that would go straight to the families, you know? And I'm not knocking anybody who like donates to like large organizations or like hospitals or stuff like that. I've always been like more obliged, or like me personally, I like to give money like right to whoever's in need, and knowing that it's going like to a certain thing, like not just like here's $100, but like let me buy you like, you know, groceries or house supplies or pay for a sitter or whatever it is. But basically what we're doing is we are raising money. I think the goal is 6,500 or it's 6,000 or it's 7,000, somewhere around there. I have to look again, but that is our goal, to raise 500 parking tickets. Now I know people are like, why are you raising money for parking tickets? But when I was at Ryder's last doctor's appointment, her doctor shared that there are some families that have to come to the hospital 4 to 6 times a week. Parking is $13. You guys can do the math. Everyone knows I'm not good at math. And he's like, I've been noticing that a lot of families are starting to skip appointments that they need to be at because of the financial strain, and they can't park. There's nowhere to park over there. Parking is so expensive. So I'm like, okay, what can we do? So we emailed UCLA, went through all of like the steps to be able to raise money to buy families parking tickets. So we set the goal for 500 tickets, and we launched this week. We've already raised $1,000. So but I was really excited to see the response that I got from people, and excited that people are donating towards it. It does not go through Rachel Regardless Rye, it goes through UCLA. I have all the links on our website. They have them on their share crowdfunding page also, but I'm not touching any of the money. It goes straight to them. And then I know I've spoke to the lady who is handing out the parking passes to those families that need them. So I love doing things like this where I know the money is going straight to, you know, a solution for helping somebody. So if you guys can, please donate towards it. Anything helps. You can buy one pass for $13. You can put in $1 towards a pass. Literally anything helps. I always like tell myself, like when I see different fundraisers and stuff, you know, that my friends do or other nonprofits that I'm a part of, and I'm like, okay, like I'll skip my coffee this morning, and between me, Ryder, sometimes my sister's in the car, Boss in the car, Zach's in the car, that's, you know, $50 at Starbucks or $40 at Starbucks if everybody gets to drink and a snack and cake pops and all this other crap. So just saying, try and work it out in your own head however you want to, but just know that you are definitely helping somebody in need. Besides all of that, I tried my best to actually, hold on, Ryder's juice boxes, best thing of my life right now. Besides like me sitting here and telling you guys about the week that we had, I really tried to do better this week by taking like videos and stuff of what actually happens in this house on a normal basis. Hopefully these clips, you know, I don't know, kind of show you what's going on in this house. I will give you disclaimers. I tried to show you guys some of like when Ryder's doing her school, Ryder's tennis lessons, Ryder's nightly performances. We get a performance every night before we go to bed, whether it's a cappella or she does a dance performance to a song. My sister and Boz are back in town, so this is like Boz's first time really seeing me. Well, really, I haven't seen him in like 2 months in person, and of course my stomach grew way bigger from the last time he was here, so he's just been really funny with me being pregnant. He was faking me out like he was gonna give my belly a kiss, and he goes and kisses it, and then he kind of like tastes it, and then he spit on it real quick. He goes, "Ace tastes nasty." I was crying. It was so funny. So I tried to take some clips of like Ryder and Boz this week, but hopefully I did a good job. It's kind of all over the place. It's hard to like film for YouTube when we're also filming for the show, and I try to keep them so separate and not, you know, conflict them or talk about things that we're talking about on the show and give you guys like something different on here. If you did watch this week's episode of Teen Mom, then you got to see when Zach and I did tell my family that we were expecting, and you saw a really cute scene when I explained to Ryder that I was expecting also. I got so much feedback from that scene and people telling me like, oh my god, I was crying. Anytime I watch it, I sob. I just cannot still believe that it's me and her in it. Like, it's so weird to watch, but I just want to say thank you guys for all of your comments and DMs. I have seen them all. I read them. It's just a lot of messages to have like to respond to, but I see all of the positive feedback from last week's episode, and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna clip in right now all of the videos that I took this week. They're all very random, not in any type of order, but hopefully you guys like some of them. Look at this sexy hunk, how he gets tested in the morning. He comes out in his Louis shorts. Yes. Right above the nips. Oh, his back is so bare. Yes. Ooh. Peep the leg tat.
Leave me alone.
Stop, I have to add it into our 26 weeks. This is one of the things we do.
Remember when Zach used to like it in his mouth?
You okay, babe?
All done.
All done. And then there's these two. Look who's back. We can't see Boz. Show us Bozzy. Boz.
Hello.
Hello.
Auntie loves you.
I'm back.
Right, are you happy to have them home? Me too.
Now, high five.
What happened when you realised she was the one?
Need more booty shake. Booty shake. Done. High five. Too slow. Cause I'm in the Coco Shotties. Yachty. We in the Coco Shotties. We in the Coco Yachties. We in the drunk Coco Rotties. We in the Coco's girls. We call Cocos. We call Coco. Cause we call my cousin Coco.
You know how to stump your feet. Yeah.
I don't my feet.
Yeah, you are. And clap your hands. Whip that hair. Whip that hair. Whip it. Whip that hair. Whip that hair. Whip it.
Whoa.
Boz.
Yay!
Throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it.
Whoa.
Piece of soda.
That wasn't a Martinelli's.
Little commercial.
Him is my brother. Him is my sister. But him not my sister. I'm open the girls. I'll be my older sister girl. Cause I'm in my her.
Her eyes don't look that good, I promise. It's so far away.
Wow. Wow. Oh, what is that? What is that? I'm going to see if you can make 5 balls over the net in a row. Turn sideways. Here's number 1. Number 1. 1. Number 2. That's a bad feed. Number 2. 2. Oh, got a big arm. Big. Big. Yeah.
Whoa.
Big. Let me see. Wow.
Great shot.
Big. Boom.
Woo!
Why do you guys applaud for her? That almost took my head off. Ready? Turn.
Woo!
Whoa. Ryder, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Oh, good try.
What kind of you is?
Pitbull.
No. Say you're a horse.
Giddy up, pussy. Giddy up.
Kick out! Kick out!
Horsey, just back where you belong to take a nap.
Okay, Horsey done.
Horsey, run away from the bed, Horsey!
Right, it is bedtime.
Kick out.
Zach, I love you. You saying hi?
Hi.
Say hi to him.
Hi, Ace.
Say what you doing in there.
What you doing?
He's chilling. He's just hanging out, buddy. Can you give him a kiss? Oh, he loves you. He loves you so much. On the way to going to a walkthrough and a tasting for the venue that we're looking at doing the baby sprinkle at, which is going to be like a really small, intimate lunch for our parents and closest people. This is like our first time doing a tasting, really, because normally we use the same chef for all of our events, and with this venue you have to use their like in-house caterer and stuff. So we're gonna go do a tasting, and then these lovely 3 get to try the cocktails and I get to try the mocktails. So it should be good. It's like a farm to table type of place, and every time I hear farm to table I just think healthy. So I'm hoping it's like tasty healthy food and not like healthy food that like tastes like bird food. But I will show you guys what it looks like when we get there and give you a sneak peek of our venue, and then it'll be really cool when we put up the baby sprinkle video and you guys can see like everything come into full circle. So we just got here. How cute is this? Zach's mad that his name isn't on it.
Look what I did on mine though.
Let me
Covered
see.
it up and put the apostrophe S baby shower and then put this menu on there.
So it would make
Now
it
you
look
know
like
this is
you're on it.
Uh,
So excited to try everything. What are you doing? Like how nice this space is. This is your sneak peek.
Dude, go under, lift it up, Ryder.
There you go.
Ow.
Georgia hit you in the eyeball.
Okay, all right, let me see.
She said that in the
Eyes
car.
on. I'm ready for you. Let's go. Change your hands. No, change your hands back. Ready right here? There. Wow. Hey, Ryder, do you remember the backpack? When you do a swing, you finish in the backpack? Yeah, let me see that. Here, get ready. Take your racket back the other way. Now finish your rack in the backpack. Good girl, Ryder.
Oh, look at Chef Ryder.
Christine is getting you right.
Oh, Christine, how cute is this? Wow, Ryder, are you making us dinner?
Yeah, making you dinner because you made the menu.
Where'd you find that? I don't know, Christine.
Are you making me
missing
dinner?
your calling.
Okay, come on.
I'll make that too.
Wow, Ryder.
Okay, put them on.
Christine, you are amazing.
Yep, perfect.
Wow, right?
Perfect.
Feels like glue.
Wow.
Righty, are you setting the table and everything?
Yeah.
Wow. Christine, did you bring these placemats? I know we don't own these placemats. I know we don't have placemats in our house. Ryder, I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, you get to mark this off your chore chart. Oh, you did?
Yep, he's on it.
Set the dinner table. Oh, girl, we're gonna have to go to Target early this week.
40, 50, 60 so far, Ryder.
Wow, Rye, you're gonna be going to Target in no time. Whoa, 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 silly mooch. I can't believe you cooked mommy dinner. It's your first time ever.
Yeah. First time I see. First time.
How's David? Doing good.
So besides all of the things that happened this week, I'm really feeling big. I'm like planning so many different things right now. It's just like a lot. I have Ryder's birthday, and then we're doing a baby sprinkle like you kind of saw when I gave you a sneak peek of where we're doing it at. So to talk about the baby sprinkle really quick, I was totally against doing any type of baby shower, baby sprinkle, baby drive-by, baby anything. I was just always under the impression like, you know, you have your first baby shower when you have your first kid and that's kind of it. But no one really gave me the rule book for what you do when you're having your second kid and it's the other person's first kid. Zach really wanted, you know, to celebrate and have a baby shower of some form, and we are compromised is to have a baby sprinkle. So we're just having something really, really small. We don't have a baby registry. We're just asking for diapers, and that is it. And I'm really happy that we're doing it. People can be like really mean, and I feel like I'm probably gonna get a lot of negative feedback for the fact that I'm having one, and I already had one for Rye. And if you know about Riders, it was freaking huge.
Us in life, you know, if she can have those attributes, if she can have the class of a Michelle Obama, you know, if she can have just the power of the princes and the queens that have come before her, you know, she will be a beautiful child. And with your blessing, we can all make this come true.
Amen.
this one is definitely gonna be a lot smaller, and we are doing, you know, the way that we wanna do things. So that's all that really matters. So I'm excited about that. And then the day after the baby sprinkle is my mom's birthday, so I'm planning that also. April is gonna be an extremely busy month, but I am getting everything like done right now so that when it's time, I'm not stressed out. So the baby sprinkle I released, if you know me, I always plan my own events. I hired someone this time. I gave them like Pinterest, vision boards, Etsy account, like exactly what I want to the T. So I am excited to see how she does with my vision. Also nervous just because you guys know I love my events and I love doing them myself, but it was just no way that it was gonna happen like that this year. I'm just exhausted, and we're not doing the baby sprinkle until the end of April, and I just know I'm gonna be as big as this house, and I wanted somewhere to show up and sit down, not somewhere where I'd have to be there putting in like the 3 hours of setup time and then the hour of takedown and all that stuff. So that's pretty much like that. And then Ryder's birthday, we're doing something really small this year also. Same thing for my mom's birthday. But it's just like a lot going on in that aspect. There are some more exciting things coming up for the nonprofit, but I'll share those later. I feel like I kind of like gave you guys a lot of nonprofit talk this video, but I'm just really excited and really proud of it and how like far we've come. Ryder's turning 4 in April. On her 4th birthday, I have the huge announcement. I can't wait to make it. So excited for what she is getting for her 4th birthday. So we'll talk more about that when we get closer to her birthday. Whew, I'm out of breath. I think you guys can probably tell it's like night and day from this video for 26 weeks versus 25 weeks. I was so out of it last week. I'm feeling a lot better this week. My energy level is like up today for some reason. I was like, yes, perfect timing to film this. Now, if you catch me next week for 27 weeks and I'm back like, y'all, what the hell am I doing and how did we get here? Don't judge me. I'm pregnant. I think I get to like be excused for a little bit for my mood swings. Other than that, I mean, going into week 27, that sounds like it's so like week 27, like is that your 3rd trimester? Or is 28 your 3rd trimester? We are just getting so close to having this baby that when I think about it, I'm like, whoa. And my anxiety is like, whoa. And my body is like, oh my God, are we really doing this again? But I am genuinely so excited and so ready to have him and to see him and to meet him. Next doctor's appointment isn't until March 15th, so we have a while, but we get an ultrasound that one. So I'm really excited about that. Other than that, that's pretty much my update for y'all. Going to do better next week with more videos other than just like my pregnancy updates. This week was just so busy with different things going on, with looking at venues, with filming, with starting back filming, with keeping up with Ryder's schedule. It's just been a lot on us, but we are not going to stop doing YouTube. We just need to learn how to balance out a little bit better. It's always a work in progress. I do appreciate all of you guys always with the positive feedback or any kind of feedback that you give. It is always noted. And yeah, I am excited to go into week 27. I am happy that this video is so much easier to film than last week's video, and I feel like I was fighting back crying because I just was not feeling last week. This week I'm feeling a lot better. I can't wait to see how next week's video goes. I did week 25 day 6, same thing with this one, so it's week 26 day 6, so that I can talk about the whole week. I'll do the same one, same type of setup for next week. I will do better at taking more videos and stuff of things that we are doing around the house or just Ryder being Ryder. I feel like those are always the funnest parts of these videos. That's my update. I would give you guys a bump update, but I have on a dress, so I'm gonna try and show you, but I feel like you don't really get the full image because you can't really see like the naked bump, but whatever, I'll show you anyway. So this is the bump. This is from the front. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but that is the bump update, and I just hope that you guys have the best week, and we will talk soon. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I can answer them for week 27. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to hit 200 subscribers. We are getting there, guys. Like a slow climb on YouTube, I figured out, but I am all for it. So we'll talk soon.